Let's overview HTML. HTML, or Hypertext Markup Language, gives us the blocks for web pages. Hypertext refers to the links that you see that allow you to navigate to other websites based off of a click. The M in HTML stands for markup, which refers to the actual language used to specify text, image, and paragraph elements through tags within HTML. Alright, let's begin to explore that markup. First off, make sure to create a new folder on your system to hold a project for learning HTML, and you can just call that folder Introducing JS. Introducing JS. Now, go ahead and drag it on top of one of your favorite code editors. That could be Sublime or Atom. And then within this project, we're going to want to create our first index.html file. So go ahead and create a new file, index.html. And boom, here we have index.html. Great. Now let's fill it up. First off, in our HTML document, we need to specify the doc type. So tags in HTML are controlled by the arrow signs. And then we'll say the doc type is HTML. Now this is a special declaration at the top of all HTML documents that tells a web browser what version of HTML to use, which in our case will be the most recent version of HTML, HTML5. Alright, now let's make our first tag, which again is represented by pairs of matching arrows. And our first tag will be the global HTML tag. HTML/HTML. Notice that in the second tag, we precede the HTML keyword with a slash. This distinguishes the beginning markup tag from the ending markup tag, because these tags in HTML must always work in pairs. Sometimes it helps to think of it like a hamburger. Well, hamburgers have buns on both sides, so tags need to complete on both sides. Now, just like any good hamburger, we're going to want to put content into the middle now. Within the HTML tag, define a pair of head and body tags. Say head, and body. Respectively, these tags control the head and body of the web page. Head is a container for the top part of the web page and gives it a title. Likewise, the body controls the main portion of the web page where we'll place all of our custom HTML. Alright, before we add anything else to the body, we have to add two very important elements to the head. First one, let's give this page a title. So we'll say title, and then we'll say example page for a title, and you can name this anything that you like. Now, the next one that we need is meta, right above title, and then within meta, we'll give it an attribute, and we'll say the char set is UTF-8. Meta is used within all HTML documents to give the web browser some specifications on the exact HTML, and in our case, we're specifying the global character set of UTF-8. Excellent. Now we can add our first tag to the body element. To keep with a long tradition, for any first page or interface for an application, we'll make the document simply say, hello world. So add a div within body. And then inside, we'll say, hello world. Great. Go ahead and save that. Go back to your Finder. You should now see index.html, and we're going to go ahead and open it in our browser. Boom. We see hello world. Awesome! Now that we have HTML working and showing up in a file, let's move on to adding JavaScript to this page.